how did you manage? Were you in Florida at the time? Did you get a phone call? What happened?
Oh, so at the time of his death, my husband and I were actually on a cruise ship.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
So my youngest son had just moved out, so we were like empty nesting.
Yes.
And had spent the day in Mexico, had an amazing day. And I always think back on that. He had died. The coroner said about 1 a.m. probably.
Uh-huh.
I spent that entire day in Mexico vacationing, and my son was laying in his bed dead because they didn't find him until his job called his girlfriend. She went over that afternoon at 5 in the evening. So,
oh my goodness, that is very traumatic.
Very traumatic. We're on a cruise ship, so my younger son had the task of calling me to let me know.
I can't imagine how that affected him.
When I spoke to him, when I answered the phone, there was no doubt in his voice that whatever the news was, it was going to be disruptive. I would have never imagined what it is that he told me. So we were floating in the ocean and had to figure out how to get back
home
to Ohio, and so that was tough.
I am so sorry. What a horrible experience.
I have to say, we're stuck in the middle of the sea. We stopped at Grand Caymans. There were no flights out, so we had to wait until we got to Jamaica the next day. So I'm two whole days we were on this. But I have to tell you, for all the things people say about people, how terrible people are, the way the whole cruise line wrapped their arms around us, they took care of us for those 48 hours. They helped arrange transport in Jamaica. And, someone knew someone in Jamaica, called and got a driver for us. It was the amount of coordination. We'll take care of your luggage, deliver it straight to your home. Just the way they took care of me. People show up.
See, that's what I think too. I think that people are awful because they don't know what's happening, right? But when people really know, for the most part, they do practice compassion.
That's right.
But they have to know.
That's exactly right.
It's you're driving down the road and somebody cuts you off and you think, oh, that's the biggest jerk in the world. You have no idea what's
exactly right.
What's going on. But if we know, then we do act differently.
It's a beautiful thing to be able to talk to your anxiety and say, you know what, I appreciate you. You're there for me. You're not going about it in a great way. But while you're yelling, I'm going to remodel our bathroom. And that's going to help me to feel a little bit calmer anxiety while you're yelling at me. That kind of thing. I know maybe that's kind of silly to your listeners.
No, I think it probably resonates with especially a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people deal with their grief by trying to be active and not have to think too much.
Right.
But the problem with that is you turn the corner and it's there. It's always waiting for you around the corner. It doesn't really go away.
Right. Yeah. And that's a part of the growth. We grow around our grief. Our grief doesn't shrink. We just grow around it.